right, this party is about to start. Shout out to everybody in the chat and up in the clouds. I'll be right back. Under pressure, while seeking knowledge and eat, pray, yoga in their house.
This is a perfect example of a man not meaning anything he says, just saying something because it sounds good. But you know what?
This is, of course, the one, the only, You're Triggered, coming straight at you. On the 1 and 2, this is DJ Torch and friends. We're about to get the party started, and the party is going to be hearty. Okay, so let me turn up the volume, get some volume up on here. I had a very good day. So I want to share that with you. Here we go.
Y'all just watch these clips and I'll be right back.
Look at the women today. It's a lot of women who have BBLs. So I'm constantly reminded like, they made it. They go another big booty. She made it. See what I'm saying? I get why women wants to enhance themselves. I get it. But fellas, we have to do more on just continuously telling our women that they're beautiful.
You're enough.
We have to continuously tell them that they're gorgeous. Don't make your woman feel like she has to go do something, even if you fucking with another chick. Like, no. You just love a woman. That's it. And women, listen to your man. Just listen.
Listen? Like this?
Your breasts used to look like 6th grade.
Really?
Pizza. It used to look like middle school pizza. Middle school cafeteria pizza. The triangle.
Oh, really?
The little triangle cafeteria pizza.
Wow.
Now they perked up.
Now I have so many problems with this man. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all.
You have some penny problems. I have some.
And you know what? I wasn't even going to say anything, which is why when everything happened with him and his BM at the beginning, when she passed, I didn't make any videos. Even though I saw him at the funeral and I felt like he didn't seem sincere. But for him to be sitting there talking about fellas, encourage a girl, make sure that she doesn't feel like she needs to get surgery is wild, considering y'all just saw that footage of him body shaming her. It's like, you really think, honestly, you really think that a woman who just birthed a child recently is really just wanting to jump up into surgery unless she feels the need to please her man and compete with other women? You know, the side.
Yep, exactly. This is the you're going to see a lot of hypocrisy tonight. It is going to be laid on thick. And I'm going to tell you why. There is nothing you can do for a motherfucking fool. There's nothing you can do for another motherfucking dude. Okay? They're just going to make up some other excuse, and we will be going over those excuses soon. You know, it's I'm going in. I'm going in. Welcome, Hazel. Hazel is in the house. Here we go.
Chicks that he's been rumored to have. And you know what? I really just pray that any young woman does not let a man that is built like this body shame them. And you know what? That's a really big problem in itself. Men who don't even put any effort into their appearance,
Right.
harshly critiquing women
Right.
and what women look like.
Right.
Please love yourselves, queens, please. Because losing your life to please a Negro that then gets on social media in an attempt to make himself look better instead of holding himself accountable is nasty work.
Let me pause this for 1 minute. Why am I bringing up this? There goes the NaybaHooD live stream. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's because I remember when Kendra G show first started off, and it was kind of cool. You know, it was mostly women though that were on there, and it was a great show. It was very entertaining, and it still is today. But now it's been overrun and infested by the red pill. Literally all the men on there are red pill. I would say that maybe, I don't know, 10, maybe 15% are not. But for the most part, well, let's break into this real quick. Man, this is what happens when a red pill man gets denied bond. Here we go.
South Carolina for a bond hearing. 41-year-old Ricky Brown was charged with a long list of crimes, including 5 counts of kidnapping, firing a weapon, and resisting arrest. A day earlier,
No, I need to go back on that. Just let's remember what he has here. 5 counts of kidnapping. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Firing a gun within city limits, resisting arrest while armed with a deadly weapon. Keep that in mind. Here we go.
A day earlier, armed with a handgun, Brown walked into a vocational rehabilitation office where he was a client, locked the doors, and proceeded to take 5 employees hostage, including his caseworker. All hostages were eventually released without incident, but Brown is alleged to have fired multiple shots during the standoff and was eventually taken into custody by a SWAT team and a local agency. Now at his bond hearing, Brown claims his actions were the result of not receiving the help he needs.
Tanya Sweat in the house. Hazel Bug in the house. Why Seeking Knowledge in the house. You act natural under pressure. Natural Kish in the house. I'm telling you. Here we go.
Give me some help for mental health. That's what I need. What I've been asking for. I've went to mental health 3 times, asked for some help, and then nobody helped me.
Okay, so what he's saying right here is this, is that basically because he didn't get any help and he literally shot up the club, okay, he should be able to get bond. He should be able to get bond. He should just be able to go walk out and do the same shit over again, maybe do a better job next time. That's what he's basically saying. This is pure red pill right here. Let me keep it going. Here we go.
And still ain't got my medicine.
But this isn't Brown's first violent offense. He previously spent 20 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter.
Wow. Okay. It's getting bad. So he really expects to go out and be free. He spent 20 years for involuntary manslaughter, which who knows what the actual charges were. They probably worse. Then he gets out and he basically, but see, the thing is what he doesn't realize is he's proving that he needs to go back into prison. Okay? That's what he's proving by his behavior. He could have gotten the right behavior. What I've noticed is that a lot of men, even at this extreme, think they are okay and they are not. Let's keep it going. Here we go.
So acting as representative for the city, a police lieutenant voices his concerns.
Do you feel that the subject would be a danger to the community and would be allowed out on bond?
And tell them why. Because I ain't had my medicine, that's why.
After mulling it over,
I'm sorry. There's a point where medicine, if you need your medicine that bad where you're going to literally kidnap people, I think maybe you should at least be in an asylum. How about that? I'll make a deal. I won't say you have to go back to prison, but how about an asylum? Let's start there, because you're already stating that because you didn't get your medicine, okay, you didn't get your psychotropic drugs, whatever you want to call it, right? You did what you did, then maybe they should watch you close to make sure the shit's working first. And for them to do that, why don't you stay, in an asylum for about 2, 3, 5 years, 10, maybe 15 years, 30 years, maybe. I don't know. Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. His grandma prayed for him. They can't wait to off a bro in situations like that. No self-control. If the cryosphere, I love that, did address this, they would be whining about how the white man being wrong. Yep. There's no accountability in the red pill whatsoever. That's the chocolate red pill. I should be specific because I cannot account for other red pills. 151 proof audacity. Here we go.
the judge agrees to hold him without bond and sends him back into custody.
Since you want to run your man.
Good luck to you, sir.
But before he exits, Brown has something to say to the police lieutenant.
Should have been on the front line. Should have shot you in your face.
There you go. No impulse control. Let's keep it going. It gets good, folks. Oh, man.
And no husbands, especially no husbands they value. So you talk about Russell Wilson. I don't know many men on this side that respect Russell Wilson, not because he married a woman with a child, it's because he's a simp.
I know one thing about let's break down this simp for a minute. Let's break down this simp for a minute. I'm gonna tell you who he is. He's an NFL quarterback who a couple years ago was given one of the largest contracts in NFL history. Okay, I'm not going to say he played perfect, but he got a large contract. Married to a woman who he adores, and I could say almost literally puts above him. Okay, he's also a very, very talented baseball player. He could have literally played baseball as well. He could probably still play baseball as well. Okay? He's worth about, I don't know, 200 mil, 150 mil, whatever. It's a lot of, and it's real money. Okay? This is who the red pill hates. It's a weird relationship though, because they hide behind him and say, oh yeah, nobody likes the nice guys in the red pill. You've heard that before, right? Well, he's a very nice guy. Very true, cool, chill dude. Very cool dude. I'm with him. But they chose this dude right here. Freeloaded off his wife. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Avoided child support. Let's get that out of the way. He did. Facts are out there. Avoided it. He ran like the plague. And get this. This is the funny part. The child support was only $300 a month. So it tells you how much he, at the time, was making. Mr. High Value Man. Let's see what he has to say about old Russell Wilson. Here we go. Let me make sure I rewind this. Here we go.
And no husbands, especially no husbands they value. So you talk about Russell Wilson. I don't know many men on this side that respect Russell Wilson, not because he married a woman with a child, it's because he's a simp.
Why is he a simp? Why is he a
Because that's an entire program.
He can't even think of no reason. Okay? Russell out there playing ball. You know? Russell. Alexa, stop. Let me show you something here. Russell's out there playing ball, right? Russell's out there playing ball, doing his thing, making millions, right? Going to hospitals and being a role model and shit. You know want to know, what Kevin's doing? Kevin's saying shit like this.
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do. But our women are not showing us. I don't care what they say. What are the women showing?
Then he wants to
Here's the
say something
thing.
like this.
How about this? Because the men say he is.
Well, okay, as a female, then I want to simp. Because if there's a man
Well, then go ahead. Then you so you want to.
So that basically, I think I'm getting somewhere here, because I'm telling you, he is advocating for men who want to be with men. Let him tell you one more time.
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do. But our women are not showing us. I don't care what they say. What are the women showing?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
I have so again, and thank you guys. Listen to what she said. She wants to simp. She wants to simp. She wants to simp because a man like.
Why would you want? See, the funny thing is this: why not want a simp over a pimp? Okay, this is funny coming from him, a man who bragged about his 1099 rotation of women, which is probably the nicest way you're going to say pros.
Russell Wilson, who put Sierra on a pedestal, pedestalizing a woman is, I said this.
Well, he sees where not pedestalizing a woman got him. It got him divorced. In the house, act natural under pressure, Tanya Sweat, Kenny Alpha, Hazel Bug. Kenny Alpha says this. Welcome, Kenny Alpha. This dude stays hating on anything red pill. This is pure ridiculousness. Yep. Yeah, it is. Red pill is ridiculous. And you're going to find out tonight, Ken. Ken, if you'd like to come up, by the way, feel free. Let me know. I'll drop the link a little bit later on after my, my soliloquy or whatever you want to call it. Why is Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. If you treat women right, you are a simp. Bars. That's exactly what they think. Future ran through her, left her a baby mama, and the black red pill idolized him. Exactly. Make it make sense. And Kenny, if you'd like to reply to that, in the chat, we'd like to know why we're looking at a $20 million man. No, I'm sorry. That was actually disgustingly wrong. $200 million man as a simp. I just want to know. 2 sports, very talented wife. Okay? Loves his kids. I want to know why y'all think he's a simp. Let me throw, just in case you don't know who I'm talking about, let me throw him up here. I want to know that. I want to know why the red pill thinks he's a simp. I really do. Because he seems to be going, I think let's put it this way. I truly believe even the red pill would rather be in Russell Wilson's situation right now than Kevin Samuels' situation right now. Right? Okay, even when Kevin was, still around, you tell me who would want to be in Kevin's world rather than Russell Wilson's world. No, you may not be able to be a $200 million quarterback, but Kevin, back in 96, 97, around there, that time, when he was married to a gorgeous woman, by the way, gorgeous woman, okay? Gorgeous woman. He was making $900 a month. His wife was making 3 times that much. Yet he wants to call Russell a simp. Please make that make sense to me. So basically, I guess men should strive to be simps because most of the men that in the red pill that call out men that are simps, those simps have money or they have standards or they have prestige. They just do. Act natural under pressure. Meanwhile, Kevin with a nurse, who couldn't remember CPR. Bars. Meanwhile, Kevin passed away with a nurse who couldn't remember CPR. I think really Kevin should have been taking some fitness lessons, if you ask me, but I'm just saying. Okay, so Kenny breaks it down like this. You can be a simp with money. Marrying a baby mother is a simp move. That was the biggest sign. Oh, man, you got me, man. You got me in my comments. You got me here now. So basically, what you're telling me, Kenny, is you rather be Kevin Samuels, right? I'm just going to clarify this. You rather be Kevin Samuels than Russell Wilson right now and even 2 years ago. Is that correct? Let me know. Because what you're saying is because Russell married a rich baby mama, by the way. She had $20 million when they got together, right? And because of that, because he's taking care, of a man. Oh, I see the signs. Future was avoiding child support too. And you guys love Future. So that makes more sense to me. Because Future was avoiding child support. Kevin was avoiding child support. So basically, conclusively speaking, that avoiding child support is a priority in the black red pill. It's a goal. It's like, ha ha ha, I didn't pay, blah blah amount of money. I was able to avoid it for 10 years like Kevin did, right? That's what you're throwing out there. Think about it. Kenny, you got to admit, I kind of got a chess move on you with this one. So Future avoided child support. Kevin avoided child support, but they're not simps. They're not simps. They're not simps at all. Nope. Russell Wilson taking care of Future's son, literally. Okay. Because Future don't care about his son. Let's just keep it real. That's a simp move. Making a young black man into a good black man who grows up and nurtures, he's nurturing that young man. Russell is making that man into a quality black man for the community to respect. But he's Russell simping because he's doing that. You got to understand, man. You got to see my point. You're not making a lot of sense here if that's the point you're talking about. Maybe we're just in two different worlds, but I would think that that Russell has been doing for the community has been a lot more beneficial to our community than what Kevin was doing. Okay? Kevin was teaching young men to manipulate young women or get angry when they fail. Okay, so Kenny Alva says this. Of course, I'd rather be Kevin. Prior to his passing, even if Ciara was rich, alphas don't care about a woman's money. It's not about caring about a woman's money because, as you will find out later in this live stream, that's not true. Y'all do care about a woman's money. Okay. Secondly, did you know that guess where Austin Holloman is staying? With his mom. Like most black men stay with their moms. With their moms, if not their aunts. Unfortunately we get incarcerated and then we get out, guess where we mostly go to? Not a dad's house, a mother's house. A mother's house. Not a dad's house, a mother's house. That's where we end up. It's propaganda that Kevin didn't pay child support. No, it's not. You can look it up. Bro, you can look it up. Uh-oh, y'all. I think he made me do it. I'll keep this going though right now. I got to get back to the show. You know what I mean? Even though actually it is part of the show, but let's keep it going. Here we go.
3 weeks ago, show me a culture or a race of competitive
Rico Reed Gaming breaks it
where
down
the
like
women
this.
were
Why is civil
pedestalized
wars?
above the being. Show me a competitive civilization.
Okay, this is perfect because I'm showing Kevin Samuels trying to boss around Kendra G, okay, who knows more about men than Kevin does, knows more about women than Kevin does, okay? And Rico Reed breaks it down like this: twice divorced and won't take care of his kids, or the simp, making another man's kid feel loved and taken care of. Family? Right. I'll take the simp for 200, Alex. that was bars, Rico Reed Gaming. This is where we're at, folks. This is where we're at. But let's allow Kenny to be welcome. Kenny and Kevin, let's make them feel welcome so we can make our point clear. Here we go.
Don't. Men's purpose needs to be pedestalized, not the female.
So what he's saying is this, is that F your kids, like, you know, that comedian said, right? F your kids. It's all about them. It's all about them. There's nothing else matters. Society doesn't matter. Community doesn't matter to them. It's F your kids, F the community. That's what they mean. Or this, or basically this. This is basically.
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do. But our women are not showing us. I don't care what they say. What are the women showing?
So basically, that's what's going down. Let's see what else he's got to say.
It doesn't mean that and see, this is a problem. So many women in the Black community want to be sitting up and no husbands, especially no husbands they value. So you talk about Russell
Why did he
Wilson,
clip it? Dude clipped it. Anyway, I think we've seen enough of this. So basically, you're literally listening to a man who failed in society. Okay. Let me see if I could dig that up real quick. Hold on one second, folks. Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm going as fast as I possibly can. You know, okay. Let's see here. Nah, I think it's going to be too hard. Well, maybe here we go. Here we go right here. This is what Kevin's about. Okay. So, okay, there it is. There it is. Kevin Rashawn Samuels. Okay. Now, don't believe me. You can look up this case number here. Okay, and he's a public figure, so it's all good. $892. $892. $900 a month. $900 a month. $900 a month. Insert alias here in the house. Now, Kenny, please tell me what's misconstrued here. What's misconstrued here? I want to know what's misconstrued here. Okay, you know, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. You see what's going down. No, there it is. This is from like, what is his name? The Pocket guy. You know, he's real good. He's real good at just digging. You know, he's not, you know, that's just basically, this is what's going down. This is Kevin. But you want to call this guy a simp. I guarantee you not. Russell, he probably what? I think the lowest he ever probably made was $9,000 a month. $9,000 a month. $9,000. He's making about a lot more than that now. And you want to be Kevin though, which is interesting, but okay. Let's move on because we can't sit on Kevin all day, you know, we can't. So let me pause that right there. Okay. We can't sit on King Samuels all day. And let's go to this one right here.
Christopher, does she have to
It could be a flaw too.
I mean, listen, you're saying what you desire. So
Exactly why I seek knowledge. They want a slave.
you know, it's interesting, right? I see her as a Black woman. Obviously, I mean, yes, on my show, A lot of women, have their requirement standards. But it does make me a little sad because there are some great Black women.
No, don't, Kendra,
my.
please don't be sad for the ladies. They're not going to miss this man. He is not going to be missed. And here's the big question. It's not like he's a really young guy, right? So if he was dating Latino and Caucasian women, why does he not have one now if they were so wonderful?
Wait a minute, DJ. When she said that, right? When Kendra said it saddens her, she's saying to herself, what about the Black girls, good Black women that are out there? You could see the expression on his face, like, I do not give a damn.
Right. No, he doesn't. He hates himself. That's basically what it is. He hates his own Blackness. And he wants to get as far away from it as he can. He doesn't know it. It doesn't bother right there. Dude, this is Kenny Alpha. Dude, if that were a fact, all of Kevin's haters would have already dug that up. They did. I just told you that. Kenny, you are late to the party. That clip that you just saw was taken from a video that was like, I don't know, 2 years old. They knew he was in the rears. He was in the rears. He paid it off. He paid off his rears like a year, 2 years, like literally 2.5 years ago. You can look it up. That's why I told you to look it up. So you don't see right now what you're doing is this. Kenny, this is what you're doing. Listen closely. You're going, dude, if that were a fact, which if you look it up, you'll find out it is, all of Kev's haters would have already dug that up about his child support arrears. They did. I don't know how long you've been a Kevin Samuel fan, but that was like common knowledge. I did like a couple videos on that. Pocket Watchers did it. That's where I got the information from, bro. There's one on Anton Daniels being being weird with that, funny with his money too. Yeah, Kevin's daughter. You don't want to talk about that part. You don't, because there's some information about it being that not being the coolest thing. There's a reason why he didn't mention her. Let me keep it going here. That hasn't hit him yet, but that's what's going on. Because the thing is this, again, he's had all this time to find himself a Latina or an Asian woman or a Caucasian woman, and he ain't got nobody. And actually, Kenny, I don't hate y'all. Well, no, not all red pillars, but I hate your ideology. It's abusive to women. It's very abusive to women. It's like, and it doesn't matter, quite honestly, you guys mostly target women. I mean, Black women, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's like this.
I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from the doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Well, why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So, like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, I could go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
That's I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then it's like, oh wow, like
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God
Sorry?
wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
Now I just think about if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex, but it's too late now, you know? But
So Kenny, I have a question for you because y'all really hated on Cynthia G really hard, still do, right? So isn't this dude right here your red pill king? Isn't he, deleting a black male baby? Isn't that what he's doing? That's the point of the clip. You guys are hypocrites. Well, I'm not saying you, but in general, y'all are hypocrites because think about it. You guys have the nerve to attack Cynthia G for stating something most of y'all want to do anyway. Delete black male babies. I mean, think about it, Ken. I mean, think about it. You don't mind if I call you Ken, do you? Think about it. Your hero, your red pill hero, Mr. Fresh of the Fresh and Fit, I think his name's Walter, right? Is advocating for deleting black male babies literally by his own actions. I mean, Cynthia G was just trying to make a freaking point. But this man literally wants to do that. He literally is advocating as a leader, one of the leaders of the red pill, and you know he is, for deleting black male babies. Wait a minute. Ken, no. You both know Walter is a conservative as well. In fact, to the point where they had let's put it this way, something that got them off of YouTube. Something to do with some hoods. Remember that? Remember that? They were so conservative that they went ahead and started doing some weird shit that got them demonetized, demoed. Let's face it. Come on now, Ken. You know what it's up. You know what's up. You just want to control. Y'all just want to control women. That's it. You don't want to have a relationship with women. You just want to control them. Y'all, I'm just going to let this sit on the screen. Kenny says this. Yeah, I remember the hoods. Yep, so did I. Did. All blown out of proportion. Yeah. Yeah. Let me keep it going. I got to keep it rolling. Remember this another one of your red pill heroes. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Kendra G.
Hey, you've been here before, honey.
Yeah, and I had some rough experiences with somebody that I met off here.
Okay. This is a man who is a former wannabe pimp. Literally. Okay. Literally. Okay. Let's listen to his experience. Here we go.
You have an update.
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your
Perfect
update?
nails in the house.
Hey, honey.
Well, one of the females, actually it was quite a bunch of females that was hitting my inbox.
Okay, there's already a red flag by him saying females, but let's keep it going.
And they came to my channel and we started like, conversing between each other and stuff like that. And we ended up meeting. I flew her out. She was from somewhere in Virginia, something like that. Southern girl.
Okay, so let me pause it right here. This is the point here's what I'm trying to make with Jay Prince, another questionable leader. Okay. First of all, I can't remember whether he did time or not. I think he did, but I can't remember. But he doesn't have the most glorious past. Okay. And here's the funny part is that they all talk about what women need to do and all this kind of stuff, but then they all come, this is going to be a problem for Kendra. Then they all come crawling to her show for clicks and views. I mean, we are talking about clout chasing to the maximum. Okay? So we got Jay Prince right here doing his thing.
And everything was going good. She was nice. And, she was nice. She was looking good. And everything was going right up until when it was time to have sexual intercourse.
It's all they think about. That's it. That's it. Uh-oh. Perfect Nails breaks it down. His problem is she has her own secure finances, and that's a no-no for predators. Bars. Totally reaching with the Jay Prince clip. How am I reaching? We know who he is, right? You know him. And wanting a woman to be submissive, feminine, and docile isn't a sin. Let's face it. If a woman, okay, Kenny, let's face it. If a woman was everything you just said on the screen, right, but didn't give you sex, and there was a woman who was belligerent and would give you sex, you would go with the woman that was belligerent. Let's just get it out there. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. It's all about access to sex. It's all about access to bodies. You guys don't want a one-on-one relationship. If you do, it's for only control reasons, if that. If a woman was, I guarantee you not, I got more proof. Bro, I got more proof on this tape, Ken. Rika Reed Gaming says this. Well, some women can't be those things because men in those same spaces don't make them feel safe. Bars. I mean, oh man, let me bring that up. Let me bring that up real quick. Oh, you got to see this. This is heartbreaking. Have
Have it your way. Wasn't that the slogan? This teen girl, McDonald's worker, attacked outside the restaurant. St. Louis, Johnny Ricks allegedly attacked and injured a 15-year-old area lynch.
I guess the young little girl wasn't being fit, feminine, and friendly and submissive enough. Is that the excuse that's going to happen? Is that the next excuse? Let's listen to this heartbreak.
McDonald's staffer outside the restaurant. The video shared by KMOV shows the man dragging the 15-year-old staffer, Araya, by her braids through the parking lot. This is suburban St. Louis. And then stomping her head into the ground. Also struck her multiple times in the face.
With millions watching.
Please join Let me fast forward a little bit more.
At one of the fast food chain locations in Florissant, Missouri. Suspect, 25-year-old Johnny Ricks, entered the restaurant. After getting upset, allegedly tossed a tray of the electronic menu. The Riverfront Times reported because.
Let me pause that for 1 minute because Kenny Alpha brought up a good point. Okay, he says, I don't know about that incident. And Kenny, that's the problem with the red pill. You guys don't know about any of these incidences. You don't care. I want you to go to your guys' channels, all your boys' channels. And I want you to show me something where they're actually covering something in the community. They're not. They're talking shit about women. Meanwhile, you want women to be fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive. Meanwhile, little girls are getting their heads stomped on by grown-ass men. I don't know, maybe she's turned them down for a date. Because remember now, y'all start early. Y'all start early, so 14 isn't out of the question. Think about it, because by a time a woman reached 25, she's hit the wall, right? So let me.
Because of this, the employee escorted him outside. He appeared more combative there and attacked Lynch. Police allege that he stomped on her head twice, per the outlet. When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered a group of people.
Oh, Anton does cover community issues. You're right about that. Thank you for reminding me. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. He does cover. You're right. He does. He does. I need to bring something up. I have a little Anton for you right here. I got a little Anton for you. Where is he at? I'm glad you brought that up. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is Anton.
Sambo role. She's more of an enemy than the white man ever.
Oh, let me pause it. Let me make sure I get some volume on this. We want to make sure that everybody listens to this. Here we go.
Ever has. She's more of an enemy than anybody in history has ever been to the black community, because she's the very person that comes in with deceit and looks to use you and then disperse of you when she's done with you.
Really, nigga?
And then she'll move on when it's all said and done, and then say, well, what about the kids? Fuck them kids and fuck that woman too.
Yeah, I will say, across the board, black women are the lowest.
Playing that Sambo role, she's more of an enemy than the white man ever has. Throw that hoe out with the bathwater. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Start the fuck over. Get a whole new group of women, and then fix the community that way.
What? So is that what you're? Is that the community chat that you thought? Is that the community chat you were talking about? The bathwater, Mr. Bathwater, Anton Daniels. Yeah, is that the community shit? Because I'm just asking. Is that the community shit you're talking about? Throwing black women out with the bathwater and the kids. That means, and remember, he did not degenderize the kids. He said both kids. So he's talking about throwing out black male babies too. He's talking about throwing out black male babies too. Listen.
And ever has. Throw that hoe out with the bathwater. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Start the fuck over. Get a whole new group of women.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but y'all listening to this? Sounds like to me that Anton Anton wants to throw black women and children out with the bathwater. I didn't tell him to say that. Rika Reed says this: Anton Daniels was wrong about black women in the Alabama brawl when they back up black men, when the white women were jumping in the fight bars. someone he dragged the black women away. Bars. So let me get out of that clip. Let me get back into the mix. So basically, I'm looking at this to see this is very important for you to see this, because it's really important for you to see this and understand that if black men are doing this to little black girls, right? Little black girls that weigh at least 100 pounds less than them, then they grow up to be black women. And basically, I do you think she should trust a black man? Anton's comment was not taken out of context. It was not. It was not, bro. No, but think about it. What I mean, look, Kenny, I know you're on team red, right? And that's okay. I respect that. But you have to see the logic in the BWE. You have to understand and see the logic of the BWE. And I'll tell you why. Why should a young lady trust a man who's going to do that to her on the screen? What I mean, look, I'm a dude, you a dude, right? Okay. It goes beyond even BWE. It's like freaking logic. Okay. Remember when Kevin said that black men are logical and black women are emotional? Well, what the F happened here? What the fuck happened here? What was logical about a 35, 40-year-old man weighing at least 240, smashing a young lady's head onto concrete? Thank God she's still alive. I think he was trying to kill her. Let's see if there's any footage of it. I think you need to see. I think we need to make sure it digs in deep here. No, you know something? I'll save that for another show. I'm going to save that for another show. Definitely. I got to save that. I'm not going to bring down our high we got going on here because it's not pretty. It's not pretty. You can see the still. The still's enough. The still's enough. That's painful for me to even watch that. So let me go back to where we were. Man, we're popping all over the place. So okay, so let's get back. I got another one of your pals. We just went over Anton. We just did Kevin. We just did Jay Prince. Now I got guess who?
Hey, what's your name, baby?
My name is Aaron. How are you?
I'm good. Aaron.
There he is. There he is. Kenny, you know about your boy? Kenny, do you know about your man here? Kenny. Ken. That's Aaron. As you know, he goes by the name Mr. Let Go. Mr. Let Go. Welcome Bell in the house. Mr. Let Go talks a lot. Lady Rindy in the house of shit about black women. I'm going to tell you a little story about him. When he was young, and his teenage mom, I think she was a teenager, got pregnant by a grown man. He's not alone. He's not alone. T.O. Terrell Owens is the son of a grown man when his mom was a teenager as well. And I'm talking about a young teen. So the story of Mr. Let Go kind of goes like this. His mom raises him through thick and thin. Moving, they're homeless a lot, moving from house to house. These are his words, by the way. He has a video on his channel, I think, unless he took it down. And his mom is just, she's a trooper. She's doing whatever she needs to do to make sure she puts food in his mouth. His dad don't want nothing to do with him. Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. So recently, and this goes on for years, So Kenny, his mom was a single baby mama. Let me break that down. You're gonna see the irony here in a minute. Here's the irony. Yes, I'm on Mr. Let Go's case now. Yes. Here's the irony. So she goes through all this shit, and dude turns out to be okay. He admitted that. He says, you know something, I turned out to be okay. At least, I mean, he's not in prison, right? So his baby mama, not his baby mama, but the mama who his father made a baby mama, right? Did all that for him. She could have threw him out with the bathwater, like Anton said. She could have threw him out with the bathwater. She could have, aborted a black male baby. And she would have been full in her right because she was just a kid. But like many young ladies that you want to talk shit about being baby mamas, had herself a Mr. Let Go baby. Had herself a Mr. Let Go baby. Raised the Mr. Let Go baby through thick and thin. And let me tell you, there was a lot of fucking thin. You know how he showed his appreciation? Do you want to know how he showed his appreciation? He had to hunt down his dad. Okay? Which is fine. I mean, he wants to know who his dad is, right? He's in his fucking 50s, by the way. Because his dad was avoiding him that much. He finally gets his dad on the phone, right? He gets his fucking dad on the phone. And his dad's been avoiding him and hanging up on him and not picking up the phone and shit. He flies out to go see his dad. Didn't even know if he could catch his dad because his dad was still avoiding him. Still telling him in so many words to fuck off. He still put it all out there to find his dad. He still put it all out there to find his dad. Right? I'm going to tie this in real cool too. Still did all that. Finally found his dad. His dad tells him a bunch of bullshit. And he basically Mr. Let Go literally turns on his mom and says, fuck you. In so many words. That's what happened. That's Mr. Let Go in a nutshell. That's Mr. Let Go in a nutshell. So every time you shame a baby mama, I want you to think of Mr. Let Go and his father's baby mama. and how if she just did what Anton was suggesting, if she just did what Fresh Walter wants that Asian woman to do, he wouldn't be here talking shit about women. No, there would have been no Mr. Let Go. That's every time you talk about baby mamas, just remember, he wouldn't be here if she, see, and here we go. His mom was there we go, folks. There we go right there. There we go right there. Read it. You read it? Yeah. Wait. No, let me read it out to you guys. I need to read this out. So Ken is saying this about Mr. Let Go's mom. Dude, his mom was trifling. That's what these black women do. They chase the man away, then blame the man for not being there. Not according to the stats. Kenny, you almost made me sick. I almost threw up. I'm serious, man. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad, bro. That was pretty bad. Dude is alive because of her. So to call a trifling woman, who, by the way, you haven't even explained why or how. You've just basically imposed that on any baby mama, probably. I assume you think it happened to you. Wow. Now you see why. I mean, Kenny, look, man. I mean, it's that language in itself is not going to make any woman change their mind. That is some pretty bad shit. So you're saying she was trifling from keeping the father from being a father, but the father isn't trifling for making a grown man making a 15, 16-year-old woman, literally he should have been in prison. Okay. But no, that's not the problem. He's not trifling. The grown man's not trifling for making a little kid pregnant, right? But the little kid, because she went ahead and had this wonderful man here who talks shit about black women all day, every day. You're saying she's the trifling one, though. Okay, here's the question here. And I think Perfect Nails really brings it up. So, Kenny, how do you explain when Aaron was trying to catch up with his father for who knows how many fucking years, right? His father was avoiding him. I mean, the trifling years ended when Aaron became 18, right? He could do what he wanted to do. She was no longer controlling his life with trifleism, in your opinion, right? So why didn't Pops pop up? Well, Kenny, why didn't Pops pop up? I really want to understand. So remember now, Aaron's about 50, maybe 55. So for the last 37 years, where in the fuck was his dad? You don't know, do you? Why Seeking Knowledge says they make excuses for each other. Told you, DJ. And why Seeking Knowledge, I am so embarrassed. I am embarrassed for, I'm embarrassed. They don't even, why Seeking Knowledge continues. They don't even have to know anything about the situation. Their image is so terrible. Everybody is a sacrifice, like that Doja Cat video, Devils, Bars. Yeah, he would probably blame Doja Cat for getting her ass whooped by her brother for no reason. This is getting emotional for me because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. No accountability whatsoever by Aaron and his crew. And Ken is in here giving it to us. I mean, hey, we have to appreciate his bluntness and his red pill vibe. So let me get back to this. Here we go.
Are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Okay, Aaron, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Atlanta.
ATL, I'm in your city. ATL, how old are you?
Why is Aaron on a woman's show begging for clicks, views, and chats? Why is Red Pill on, a feminist show? Because remember now, Kendra started out with the ladies. Now she might be in the middle now, but why are they on there begging for clicks and views and on here, clout chasing? Why are they on this woman's show? Why don't they get on some man show and do a dating show? For the same reason when red pill dudes who go to jail, get out of jail, go back to their mom's house because they ain't got nowhere else to go. For the same reason. For the same reason. Why doesn't he have his own dating show? Well,
Yeah, you in the city. What'd you say?
How old are you?
45.
45. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids, but they're grown.
Okay. How old are they?
Oh, he has 2 kids and they're grown. Okay, let's keep it rolling. We got something going on here.
Okay.
They are 24.
Oh, he has to remember how old they are. Ooh, not a good look, bro. Aaron, that's not a good look.
And 27. I don't even.
Oh, I'm getting a like father, like son. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
My kids so old, I don't remember how old they are.
24, 27.
But yeah, they're grown.
Okay. Same woman?
Same woman. Yeah, I was married.
You were married. You was married. Why did you get divorced?
Think of it. Think of something good.
Young, we was like 22, something like that. Just didn't work out.
Okay.
But yeah.
The ladies like
we got married.
That tells you right there. So he was definitely out of the house because he got married at 22. Obviously, I guess they had their own mansion, right?
When he was like teenagers.
The ladies
Oh, okay. Well, what's up, ladies?
Aaron, when's your birthday?
My birthday is March 7th.
March 7th is what, Aries?
You know, Pisces.
Pisces. I'm sorry, I get Pisces and Aries.
Oh, don't watch it, bro. That's her show, not you.
Mixed up. I apologize.
He is,
Aaron, what are you
being so fake right now. He can't stand women in general. This is the team he's on right here.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do.
for a living?
I'm a life coach. I am.
Oh man, I have more training than him as a life coach, and I would laugh at myself for saying that. Oh man, let me keep it going.
Mr. Let Go on Instagram, and I help people.
And he helps people not let go. If you've heard his bitter bullshit, you would understand what I mean.
Let go of childhood trauma. So
let go of childhood. Okay, let me see if
I do one-on-ones, things like that.
That's how you pay your bills?
Mm-hmm.
So he's literally begging for advertisement for his channel from a woman, by the way. Okay, the same women that Anton wants to throw out with the bathwater. Let's keep it going.
Okay, he's a life coach. So
Sell courses. Yep.
Mr. Let Go. So this is Aaron in Atlanta, 45, 2 kids. Well, 2 grown children, 24 and 27. He's a Pisces and he's a life coach. Aaron, what kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for a woman that has gotten a certain amount of understanding of who she actually is.
He doesn't even know who he is. Dude's always asking for more than they can give. He can barely, I can tell he's trying to think up a lie because that's why he's pausing and his cadence has slowed more than normal.
Instead of just somebody who's just going out looking to get attached to somebody in a relationship just to be in a relationship. You know, somebody who's taken the time to like heal herself or deal with whatever happened in the past, whether it's an ex-boyfriend.
He's so full of crap. He's still bitter about his father. And that was what? 40 years ago. 40 years ago.
Or something in the past or whatever, especially with what I do, I'm not going to say it's hard, but at the end of the day, sometimes when you know a lot.
Kenny, let me know if Aaron has any credentials. I don't think he does, but I want you to clear that up for me. Let me know if he has any credentials. Does he have any more credentials than Kevin did? Kevin didn't have any credentials either. So that's the funny thing is that now I'm seeing a pattern. So Aaron has no credentials. Kevin had no credentials. We know that Jay Prince didn't have no credentials. We know that Fresh and Fit Walter didn't have any credentials. Why are you guys some of the least credentialed people in a field that needs people with credentials? Because as you know, and I agree that black men, you put it that black men have it hard, right? So black men need therapy, right? You know, a dating coach needs psychology credentials. If you don't have that, you're not going to be a great dating coach. And if in your red pill, there's no way you can be a dating coach. A dating coach is supposed to get positive minds together. You can't do that if you're red pill. It just won't work. That's like being in the KKK, but wanting to be hired in somebody's diversity department. That's basically what you're saying. That's basically what the red pill would be. So no, you're not a dating coach. You can say you are, but you're not. You can't do it. your ideology is just not going to work. I'm sorry. It just won't work for dating. Because see, you can call yourself a controlling coach to teach men how to control women and teach women how to be controlled. But as far as dating, nope. Not at all. Let's go back to Mr. Potato Head.
As far as what women have went through, you're like, all right, I want this. But the thing about it is you want to make sure you don't.
He's trying to tell you how women think. That's funny to me. I guess he's that feminine. He's that feminine. Let me keep going though, y'all, because I got a lot of tape. I got a lot of tape here. Okay.
So let's start at the top. Black men have left and they are not looking back.
Wait, you talking about like how he has a bunch of different mothers?
Well, a lot of baby mamas.
Yeah.
They're talking about his father. This is a different guy now. We went from Aaron to Austin.
What do I think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my first step to knowing that about the whole high value man talk.
So he thinks a high value man is a man who, shoots up the club and spits sperm all over the place. Literally. Let's listen to him again. He's talking about his dad. See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How many bodies their fathers have, they always still love them. There's always an excuse. Here we go.
Wait, you talking about like how he has a bunch of different mothers?
Well, a lot of baby mamas.
Yeah. What do I think about that?
Aaron's dad, Austin's dad, having a lot of baby mamas. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my first step to knowing that about the whole high value man talk.
So there he goes, man. Austin just exposed you guys. A high value man is an irresponsible man. Spreading his sperm all over the place. Doing whatever they want to do. There he goes.
Just proved everything Kevin Samuels used to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me drop the link, just in case somebody wants to come up. There we go. Okay.
I mean, I heard him say in an interview one time that women would rather be seven.
No. Austin meant it like that. He's calling Austin Holloman the man. This is a man, Austin, who bragged about banging like, something? Let me not even, I don't want to look. Let me let Austin tell you so it's not, taken out of context. Here we go.
Sierra, the women that he's dating or spending time with, they're all of age and they all need to be held accountable for what they decide.
So, hey, SB love for you. SB love for you. Here we go.
Let's don't miss that. Even the ones in the US, if we decide to give ourselves to men, then we just decide to do so, and we have to be accountable for that. So we can't hold this.
Yeah, then the man shouldn't be accountable for anything. He shouldn't be self-aware or respectable or anything. Of course, it was the woman that they made him do it, right? Of course not. But let me get over here to the good part. Here we go. Listen, this is Austin. This is the legacy of Austin right here. Now, I need everybody to listen close to this.
Number one, the most obvious benefit of being in Brazil dating versus the United States is women do not hesitate coming back home with you. it is unbelievably easier to get. If you're in Brazil and you have not had intercourse in a long time, I'm sorry to tell you, as a man, that's more than likely your fault. It's got to be something wrong with you. The women here do not weaponize it against you like they would in the States. Meanwhile, in the States, y'all have blue balls and y'all are over here, offing yourselves. And
There you go. Your man right there. Telling on the whole red pill. You guys try to act respectable, but all you guys are just wanting sex. I wonder, he has to have over 200 bodies. He has to have at least that many. MTR probably has 200 bodies. Oh, Kenny doesn't knock men for getting laid, but you sure as hell knock women for getting laid. Gotcha. Checkmate. You're the ones. You're the one. I got you, Kenny. Got you, Kenny. Got you good too, Kenny. Think about it. You guys always talk that smack about women, regardless of how many bodies they've had, be hitting the wall by 30. You always talk about body count, high body count, while your body count is 3 times that of Black women. 3 times. 3 times that of Black women. 3 times. 3 times as much as Black women, but Black men have the nerve to call Black women 304s. Think about it. That makes Black men 1012s. You know what I mean? 3 times as much. We get 3 times as much. Yeah, I do. Oh, of course, I made a video of both of them. Remember when they were kind of like getting flirty with each other? And then Melanie was like talking smack about how Black women were easy, but then she did a video trying to give it up to MTR. Remember that one? I love you guys for that hypocrisy. It's all over the place. You know? I'm not going to stay on dude too long because, he keeps popping up. Guess he's the man, right? Kenny, you're right. He's the man. He's the man, right? Guess whose show he's on at his living at his mama's house, right? Guess who shows he's on now?
The Wi-Fi is bad?
You guessed it. You guessed it. You all diss women all day. You diss women all day. But you can't stay away. He's at his mama's house. Talking to Kendra G, begging for clicks. He is begging for clicks. He's on here begging. That's why he can't stand. He makes it clear, I am not funny. Okay? Susie Bear in the house. I'm not a funny man, no. For you, Austin, I am not. Because this is a hypocrisy. You have the nerve, and you all will hear it soon, of talking smack about women, Black women. Let's face it, that's what you're talking about with your crummy Wi-Fi, by the way. All the while living off of women. Let me repeat that one more time. All the while living off of women, whether it's you using women to make you money, you using Kendra to make you money, or you staying with your mom so you don't pay rent. No, I'm not funny at all, bro. Not funny one bit. Let's keep it rolling. Here we going.
Okay, I think it's better. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Austin. Okay, you look good.
Look at that fake smile. He is You should see how he treats women. It's all bad. There's a reason why he ain't got nobody and he's not married. But we're gonna let him tell you. It looks like his hair game kind of fell off a little bit, in my opinion. But you know, who knows? He's sleeping on his mama's couch.
Austin?
I'll be 25 in 2 weeks.
25 in 2 weeks. So you're a Taurus. When's your birthday?
May 16th.
That's not 2 weeks. My birthday's 2 weeks. That's 3
Notice
weeks.
notice how all of these guys have a fake smile. It's because when you have, I'm not going to say he is, right? But I'm going to say that he has tendencies that would lead somebody to believe he might be in the narcissist realm. They all have to fake it. Really, he wants to just call Kendra a B and own her show, but he can't call her that. So basically what he's going to do is fake it. Let's keep watching. Here we go.
2.5.
Okay, you have Gina Jackson's birthday.
Yes, I do.
I know. I'm May 7th. I know I love Gina Jackson. All right, let's do it. So we got Austin, 25. Well, 2024, be 25 May 16th. What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber as well.
Oh, you're a YouTuber.
See, you notice that little clout chasing he's doing? I'm a YouTuber as well. Watch, he's gonna clout chase hard. We're not even started yet.
YouTuber, okay. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but I respect that that's what you consider yourself.
Well, this is
I guess
my
I
main
am a YouTuber,
source.
but I consider myself a journalist.
By the way, huge shout out to Feisty Black Magic. She did a hilarious video on him. You guys got to check it out. Here we go.
But I understand.
I'm a journalist too. I've said that as well.
He is not a journalist. A journalist means that you actually at least study journalism. He has not done it. He was a barber. This is what bothers me about this. Why do these guys keep making up these professions they're in? Kevin lied about his, okay? Kevin lied. Austin's lying. Anton lied. They all lie. I won't say, let me clear that up. I won't say they're lying because you never know. But let's say they lead you to believe they're more than what they actually are. You know, so Kendra's pretty, number one, Kenny, Kendra's pretty big. She's a radio host. She actually is a professional journalist. She actually went to school for that shit. Okay. She actually got the skills, which is funny because for some reason we like to just make the shit up. I'm not going to tell nobody I'm a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I didn't go to school for journalism. One of my crew went to school for journalism. I didn't. Okay. Secondly, if she's just trying to be nice to him, why should she? She knows who he is. He's that famous.
Okay, but do you want me to call you a YouTuber or a journalist?
I want you to call me Austin Holloman.
The question is, what do you do for a living, honey?
See, notice how he skirted that. First, he said he was a YouTuber, right? Then he said, oh, yeah, I'm a journalist like you. She caught him in a lie, not trying to, by the way, by saying, do you want to be called a YouTuber or a journalist? He knew he lied about being a journalist. So he simply said, well, just call me Austin Holloman in a very passive-aggressive way.
Okay, but do you want me to call you a YouTuber or a journalist?
I want you to call me Austin Holloman.
The question is, what do you do for a living, honey?
YouTube.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I would hope not.
He really means that. He's got that many bodies where he's really got to think about it. And it tells you how irresponsible he is, because if he was, wrapped up or snipped up, he wouldn't have a problem, right? Let's keep it going.
So the answer is no.
No.
Oh, he's
okay. And where you calling me from?
Smoking.
Dallas.
Exactly. Susie Bear, that psychopathic stare. Yep.
Dallas. All right, let's get into it. We got Austin Dallas, 25. Well, almost 25, May 16th. He's a YouTuber, no kids, lives in Dallas. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
He don't even respect black women. He don't even respect black women. He's asking for something he doesn't deserve. He really is.
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
So
check this out.
This is what I was talking about, Kendra, where this is going to become a problem. What you're going to start getting a lot more of this of Kendra is instead of the thing is this, Kendra, guys like Russell Wilson and normal black men that do literally love black women, they will be disgusted in this show for when these men show up, and they'll just start tuning out. Then you'll be stuck with only these types of men. Not because the other men are weak or none. It's just, no. Black men that are about their business, you know better than me, Kendra. Black men that are about their business and are responsible, they're not going to waste time watching Austin Holloman. They're going to be doing their thing. This guy right here is not looking to be entertained by Austin Holloman. He's not looking to be entertained by Austin Holloman. He's going to find Austin Holloman to be disgusting. He's going to find Austin Holloman to be just basically another Future. And we all know how Future is. That's all black men want to be, it seems. Why is it that not many black men want to be Russell Wilson, but they want to be Austin Holloman's, Futures, Kevin Samuels, all these dudes with no pedigree, okay, and high body counts? Why? Why? And this is the point of the show. Really, the point has very little to do with Austin. In fact, I'm going to be going past him here in a minute. But it's just the funny thing on how these men disrespectfully demand shit from black women, but they get everything from a black woman. He got his life from a black woman. He's living most of his life in black women's homes. He's on this show begging for clicks and views from a black woman. And he's going to get off the show and try to make money off of black women. That's a problem. And Kendra, they're going to be lining up. All of the red pill, I'm telling you right now, they're going to be lining up for your show. They're not going to be serious about looking for a date. They're not going to be serious about really giving your show a positive, and they're all going to be just talking shit like this dude right here. Just like him. Mr. Let Go, all of them. Other Kevin Samuels, they're all siphoning off of you. Your show is even bigger than Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels had to use toxicity to get his show to go. He was not shit before he did that. You are nationally renowned. You are professional. I will give you that much. Women and men might debate on whether they think you're on a mammy side or think you're on on the feminist side. Who knows? But we know you're a professional at what you do. We know that. We know you're a pro at what you do. All these other guys are just pretending. And they're going on your show to clout chase. To clout chase. And if I ever went on your show, it's to find a freaking date. I'm on there to get a fucking date. I'm not in there to clout chase and shit or anything. But hey, look, let me keep it going. Here we go, folks. Okay, I'm going to go over that because he said something that's actually a non-fact. Kenny Alpha says that we are black men about our business. That's not true. Kenny, if you were about your business, you would be about your business. If the red pillar was about business and I'm about to really, really get my check, get my queen on that king of yours, okay? If you were about your business, 2/3 of the red pill would be having business live streams. And we know that's not true. So there goes that. Unless your business is bashing black women, then that I agree with you. If it's bashing black women, if that's your business, there you go. Yeah, Lady Rindy, yes. So he could have illegitimate kids, and I guarantee you not, he could care less. Just like his father could care less about him. Like father, like son. That's how it usually works. Yeah. He is about his business. Ken, this man right here is about his business. Let me repeat that one more time. This man right here, Russell Wilson, is about his business. What his business isn't is about dissing black women and expecting it and expecting that to roll. That's what it's about. He is about his business. His $200 million business. With this, I don't know, she's probably a $35 million wife. He is about his business. There's no other way to put it. You guys are pretenders. I'm not saying you are, just red pill in general. The pretenders. Let me go back to the pretender, because Russell Wilson ain't no pretender. Just signed with the Steelers, and they are running around with glee over there, getting him some targets. I heard they're trying to get my man from San Francisco. Okay, but let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Here we go. No, let me pull it back. Now, and that's a funny thing, is that for some reason he's even slower now than I remembered him being. And what is this? I don't know. There's something else, something weird. There's something weird. At what? Being doormats? If they were so good to you, right? Get this. Watch. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. He just lied to you guys. I got to bring something up. I got to bring another video up. I got to go back into the sacks of wax. Because he said something let me see where he's at. Is it in this one? Maybe it's this one. Let me go back here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm about to get him right now. And I'm going to get him real good too. Remember now, Austin just said that, oh, wait, shit. Let me go back here for a minute. Give me 1 second. Okay, Austin said this.
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm gonna tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Got us beat.
But this is funny because he was saying this not long ago. He was saying this not long ago.
And I'm sorry to say that may be true that sometimes. I've had one chick I felt like in Brazil, she wasn't doing nothing. I still always kept in the back of my mind that there's a chance. And if you don't keep in the back of your mind that there's a chance, when you find out, you're going to end up wanting to hurt yourself. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women.
We got a party pooper right here.
Oh, look at that treatment. Look at that treatment. Look at that treatment. Look at that treatment. Look at that treatment he was getting. Look at that treatment he was getting from. Let's keep it going.
Got him. And I'm sorry to say that may be true that sometimes. I've had one chick I felt like in Brazil, she wasn't doing nothing. I still always kept in the back of my mind that there's a chance. And if you don't keep in the back of your mind that there's a chance, when you find out, you're going to end up wanting to hurt yourself. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women.
We got a party pooper right here. She's been negative the past 15 minutes.
He just said she's been negative for the past 15 minutes. He sounds like he's having a ball.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop being rude. Stop lying.
Wow, she seems very fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive to me. Oh, she gets, yep.
It was a test because she's used to sitting at the table with dudes that she can act like that with, and then they flip out and get emotional.
Today's show almost did.
Another fraud. Gone but not forgotten. Okay. So I just wanted to play that one so you can hear what he says here. Remember what he just said.
Liz in Dallas. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for black women that have respect for black men.
So you think black women don't have respect for black men?
Check this out. I've been all around the world, and I'm going to tell you, Afro-Latinas and Africans got y'all beat.
Well, not according to you. Okay, not according to you. I just played the tape. Yep, it's not funny at all. Is it? It's not funny at all when you get caught in your own lies. Is it? It's not funny at all. No. I'm not a funny man, not one fucking bit. Let's keep it going.
Got us beat. And how do they have us beat?
On every front.
Then why not
On every front, you're probably saying that from your mother's house. That's very funny.
just date them and be happy?
I live in Latin America. I'm
Not
just
right now. You just said you're in Dallas, bro. Come on.
here to get my paperwork so I can stay going from now.
So you can tell this is not going to be uncommon on her show from now on. Every red pill incel is going to want a piece of it. Every red pill, there's incels, and then there's straight up HOEs like him. I'm saying it bluntly, not to name call, and I'll tell you why. If a woman would have had the amount of bodies he has, men, especially in the red pill, would be calling her a 304. This guy has literally 3 times as many bodies as men in the red pill call 304s. Literally. No, he might have 100 times bodies. We really don't know. See, the thing is this. What he's looking for is a supply. How do you not find the special one when you've gone all the way around the world? Yeah, right? stating you found better quality women elsewhere, but somehow your ass is back home with your mama. That's not what bothers me though, bro. You know what bothers me? Is when you talk all this bullshit. That's what gets me. I wonder if you know how fake you look to a real person. I mean it, because think about it. You're at home at your mama's house, who's a woman, who can alpha, just so you know who it is, call your mom trifling. Maybe not specifically women like not specifically your mom. Don't worry, Ken, I'll clean it up. But women like your mom. Okay? He calls Ken, who's red pill too, calls your mom like he trifling, just like he called Aaron's mom trifling. I mean, you can't start, picking out who's trifling and who's not. So let me break it down like this. You're talking shit about black women on a black woman's very popular show. You're begging, and you're begging for money from her because you're on there to attract people to your page so you can get money and get paid. Because I know the paperwork is not the only thing you're trying to get. Okay? So you're not fooling me, bro. You're on here. This is what gets me. Look, do your thing. Do your thing. Kenny, listen to what I'm going to say here for a minute. Do your thing. As far as like going up, flying abroad, whatever, all that shit. But see, you just did some very bad things. I was in Razor Razor's room for a shitload of times, and they're like, why are we always in black women's mouth? Why are we always in black women's mouth? And I then reply from the BWE-ish, because I'm not BWE because I'm a dude, right? But from that, I can tell you from where the BWE stands, you niggas can't keep black women's name out your mouth. So after you went all through that shit, okay, in Brazil, because you were being too much of a creep, and all that shit, and then I remember, didn't you do some video about saying that you don't disrespect black women, and that you basically, if I found it, don't let me find it, delete it. Because if I find it, you're gonna look even more dumb. But you were literally saying that you don't talk about black women. But here you are on a black woman's show talking about black women. Begging for money. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. Please, Kendra, send me some customers so I could finagle them out of their money. That's basically what you're saying. And you know it too. Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. You can't be intimidated by someone who are not on the same realm as only rusty degenerates moan and cry about him. Exactly. Those in the near his level praise. Those on or near his level praise him. Yeah. Dummies, wake up. If you follow Austin, you will end up in Austin's life, which is a life of pretty much philandering. Not philanthropy, philandering. Because really, if he wanted a wife, right? He's not a bad looking guy, right? If he really wanted a wife or a relationship, then he wouldn't have run through 200 women in all over the continent. I mean, you guys got to pick your battle here. Is he a HOE or not? Okay, he's not. But if a woman has 200 bodies, she is an HOE, right? But he's not. Okay, let's go to the next one. Well, he had 200 opportunities to find the right woman and didn't. Who's the common denominator? There we go. Okay, I think I've spent enough time with him because it's not about him. It's about, men like him. It's about men like him. Here's another one.
All right, ladies and gents, I got another one for you. So
Okay.
here we go. We're going to get right into it. On the screen is who somebody.
I'm telling you, and this is like about a year ago, this dude right here. I call him Dojo Pookie. Okay. And basically, Dojo Pookie, his theory is that he can run through women. Okay. He can do that. And he's not at 304. But if a woman does the same thing, she's a 304. Let's listen.
Probably referred to as a complicated Pookie. I'm not saying that he is a loser, not at all. However, you're going to see why he gets put into the Pookie section. Here we go. I'm going right in the middle of Kendra's interview and / debate. Here we go.
Talk to them. Get you some married friends. Get you some married folks. Talk to them. And I thought of my coworker in particular. The one thing he always tells me, shout out to Leon, he said men don't like nothing old besides their money and their car.
On my mama. You right.
That's what I've been told by men. They don't like nothing old but their money and their cars. I don't make these rules, okay? Nope. But I'm just giving y'all the data of what men tell me. So now I understand it. But overall, even if I would have a problem, I would say. If a guy—
Let me stop it right here for 1 second. This man made up an excuse for not having a shirt on because he was doing push-ups. Now, nothing's stopping him from putting a shirt on. I'm not saying—
No, he's trying to sexually attract somebody. That's what he's trying to do. Because that's all he has to offer. As a old friend of mine would say, D and dust.
It's bad, but I guarantee you not. This is the same gentleman who will criticize women for having, maybe their chest out or something else. So he wants to be able to show his beef, but he doesn't want women to show their beef. And you'll see what I mean later on. Here we go.
Guy was 50 and he wanted a 24-year-old. I would think that's kind of weird, but it's still his life.
I get
but
it.
That's not your case though. You're 31. You're saying 6 years younger.
Yeah, and
Kenny, I let me stop that for 1 second. Kenny, would you please stop with the politically conservative BS? Because y'all don't live that kind of life. Conservatives, number one, conservatives vote to get rid of you. Okay? In most cases of other races. You're just trying to clout chase with conservatives because you know that Black women are forced to, in most cases, to vote liberal. And you know what's ironic about it, Kenny? They're voting liberal for you. They're trying to get the police in check. Okay? Not knowing that you guys really don't give a damn. You're not worried about that. You guys, this pretending liberal, this pretending conservative crap needs to go away. Conservative means that you're conservative not only in your political beliefs, but in your lifestyle. And you know that ain't what y'all do. Conservative is being respectable. Tell me what was respectable about Obsidian doxing another content creator. What's respectable about that shit? So please, by golly, just you don't have to say you're liberal because it sounds like a bad word to you, But believe it or not, everything you want is liberal. You want liberal amounts of women. You want liberal amounts of control. You want liberal amounts of money. You want liberal amounts of privilege. The conservative is like this. I'm going to show you an example of conservative. Conservative is, you know something? Let me just find one good woman. Let me just find one good woman for me. That's conservative. You want to know how I know? Ask any real conservative. Let me find myself a wife, a white picket fence, a nice house, work hard. Y'all don't want to do that shit. Y'all be too busy doing it. So please spare me that conservative crap. It's full of crap. Y'all ain't, that's not you. You want to know a perfect example? Look at your conservative buddy, Kevin Samuels. How many conservative or women who live conservative lifestyles was on his show? You know who he did get, though? You know who he got, right? Think about the woman he did bring to the show. Right? Get that. Please spare me that conservative crap. It's not true. Y'all ain't conservative. All this shit would turn you off. This guy right here, he thinks he's a conservative. The dude with his shirt off. That ain't conservative. Shaka Zulu ain't conservative. You're just trying to manipulate society in a way that makes you look better instead of just looking better. And I hate to tell you this, if society had to just choose between black men and black women, they're choosing black women. In general, they're choosing black women. Bars, Lady Rendy nailed it. Conservatives believe in marriage. They believe in marrying young. They don't believe in having a rotation of women, bars, or spreading STIs. RW is more conservative than you are. Bars. Bars. There it is right there. Why seeking knowledge? Why seeking knowledge? Bring in that knowledge. These Desi's pretending to be so hard running up to the cracks of their oppressors. Yeah, exactly. Pretending to be acquiesced into their own value system is hilarious. Why seek knowledge? Got that knowledge, so I got to test out my knowledge sometimes. And also revealing into the dire state of their psychosis. Bars. So please, if you're gonna be conservative, be conservative. But you want to know something? You know what I've noticed about real conservatives, Kenny? They don't talk shit about black women. They actually don't. They don't. They have a bigger problem with us than they do with black women. They don't talk about black women. The conservatives you're trying to be, snuggle up to, they'd rather see Kendra or Cynthia G than you. They'd get along better with those women than you. You'd have to fake the funk. So I'm not trying to be hard on you, but please, by God, and it's not just for you too. It's that whole wannabe. Okay, conservative, but live a non-conservative life of multiple women traveling around the world for multiple women, not for enriching your life, disrespecting women for no reason that you don't even know. I'm not saying other races of people and other conservatives don't do that ever, but what I'm saying that, believe it or not, Kenny, if you honestly sit down and look at other channels and you notice other races of men, they never talk about their women. They never talk about their women. Not like black men do. Oh my God. It's what woke me up. It wasn't, Cynthia G kind of caught my ear, but you know what woke me up? Is the way you guys acted. Is when I went into the red pill, hood on DDs, Razors, Samuels, Antons, all of them. I went to all of that shit. And all I saw was like evil. Pure freaking evil. Kenny, come on. We believe in marriage. You believe marriage exists. But did Kevin believe in marriage? Absolutely not. A man who brags about having a rotation of 6 women doesn't believe in marriage. Okay, come on. That's the reality I need you guys to get. If you want to be 304s, be 304s. But don't say you guys are respectable. That's the thing. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm blowing up here. Let me calm down here for a minute. It's the BS that gets to me. It gets to me, bro. It gets to me. I mean, sooner or later, black women are going to figure it out that you're just not black women are just going to figure out that black men are just not the primary option anymore. Sooner or later, and you don't want to be on earth when that happens. So you may want to get your act straight. Your act straight. I'm just telling you, that's what this show's about. Let me kick some shout outs in the house. Susie Bear's in the house. Rika Reed Gaming's in the house. Man Pursuit Excellence is in the house. Perfect Nails is in the house. Chaos Rain Show is in the house. Kenny's here. Lady Rindy is here. Why Seeking Knowledge is here. I appreciate everybody being here. Edward's in here now. Good to see it. Kelly Goodman is in here. Eat Pray Yoga. I'm trying to have a good time up in here. I'm trying to have a Rika Reed Gaming. Natural Under Pressures in the clouds. Camo in the clouds. Miss RV in the clouds. HD Baldwin in the house. Everybody's up in here. T's in the house. I mean, I'm really getting genuinely frustrated. It's like, fellas, it ain't this hard. You're making it harder on yourself playing these red pill games. Now, if you want to have
we need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do.
Now, if that's your life, then that's your life. I understand the impulse, fellas. I do. But you're just hurting yourselves and hurting black women. That's basically what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing. It's exactly what you are doing. There's nothing constructive coming out of the red pill, just nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Eat, Pray, Yoga. Yep. I mean, Kenny, think about it like this. What advantage do black men have over other races of men when it comes to black women? Please do answer that question. What do black men have? What advantage do black men have over other races of men when it comes to black women? I'm going to ask it one more time, and just to make sure I get it in the mix, because it is a question you will ask yourself and you will not like the answer. Man Pursue Excellence breaks it down like this. Many red pill guys are mad that they can't run through women in their own home country. When they meet wifey material abroad, many of them run through them. I don't care. I just wish dudes were honest. Bars. Bars. Oh, man. Okay, man. Susie Bear replies, man, pursue excellent. Nah, Beasley King. You are not going to get away with that white man. do it too, rhetoric over here. They do not go hard on their women as black men do, do on Keels and Destroy. Yeah, Keels and Destroy. Yeah. No. And you know that's the point I'm trying to make, Susie Bear. White men don't even go hard on black women as hard as, white men do not go in as hard on black women as black men do. That's the painful part of it. Basically, I have seen it with my own two eyes for a very long time. And a black woman is more likely to get positive vibes from a Caucasian man than from a black man. Go figure. I mean, think about it. Okay. Here we go. Kenny's breaking it down here. Only advantage we have over other men is that we come from the same community and supposedly we understand each other. You nailed it. That you just literally nailed it. That's what you're saying in so many words, which you are accurate. Okay, is that black women still have faith in you, and for that faith, you give them the red pill rhetoric. Kenny, do you understand where I'm coming from now? So the only race of women that go 10 toes down for you, and you've literally made a market out of disrespecting them. The only women, when all that Black Lives Matter stuff, that was for you. Whether you agree with the way the women ran it or not doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, all that shit was for you. And two-thirds of the people who showed up at those rallies were black women. And you spit in their faces every fucking day. Now you see why I go so hard in here. Because it just makes no sense. How are you going to go so hard, harder than anybody else, any other race, on your own race of women. The only people who have faith in you, and you chose them to disrespect. Nobody else. I don't see you all putting up, oh, look at, Becky, or look at this person over here, and she ain't. No, you guys are praising those women. Praising those women. Y'all praising them. But you know something? You want to know something though? You're still the same.
I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
Still the same black man though. That's what Cynthia G was right about that. Even when we get, right? Even when you all get what you all want, submissive, that Asian woman, she was submissive to him. She actually had no problem with him cheat. Well, she might have had a problem with it, but she let that dude cheat in peace. But he said, "Oh no, you're just my girl." He wouldn't let her go out, but he could do that. And he still knocked her up and then kicked her out. She ain't even black. And you treat black women worse. I don't know how you're gonna. I really, quite honestly, if you guys have a moment of clarity, you're in trouble, because you're gonna see like, wow, we full of shit. We are really full of shit. Actually, you want to know something? It wasn't a one-off, because 2 years before that, his boy did the same thing. And did you notice how Walter was making it sound like he's, just take the pill and you're good. So he's made several women pregnant. And he's made them abort their black male babies. How you feel about that? I mean, really, he's made them abort their black male babies. Myron, yes. Myron made somebody pregnant 2 years ago. Yes. Allegedly. I'm going to throw that in there. But I saw something that, yeah, they're both messy. The red pill is messy. And I'm not talking about the soccer player either. Not MESSI. I'm talking about MESSY. Okay? He breaks it down like this. Black women fought to stop unaliving black men, but we were tricked into thinking they had our back. Bars. They really wanted to do everything white men got away with. Bars. Once they got access to white women, they started to hate black women. Not only that, T, but the very same men that black women saved from brutality are the very same men deleting black women every 4.5 hours. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. You know who's not doing that? The simp. The simp's not doing that. So basically, ladies, here's the deal. Find yourself a simp of any race. Because basically what these men are telling you, okay, it's fuck you. That's what they're telling you. Find yourself a simp. If that's their definition of a simp, a stable man who is loving, caring, sees you as his world, get yourself a simp. No more struggle love. No more bring, fit feminine friendly BS, because they're not fit feminine friendly either. That's the funny thing. These men are looking for women that they're not even like regular looking men. Dissing black women. Now let me see if I got something else going on here. So yeah, find yourself a simp. Find yourself a simp. Now, I'm going to show you the type of women that these men will drink their bathwater and will bow to.
Oh, how are you guys doing? Happy Monday.
Okay. First, I have seen them. Who you're seeing on the screen now is the gorgeous. She's not really, at least she's not a hard red pillar, but no, she's a red pill queen. Okay. Anyway, this is Melly, right? This is her show, the Pineapple Show. And it is a very valuable show, and I'll tell you why. She is pretty. She is. Okay. It's a very valuable show in a lot of ways, though. First, it's like this. Here's the first thing, what I love about the show that hits you right in the face. These guys would drink Melly Monaco's bathwater. Let me repeat. These men would drink Melly Monaco's bathwater. But you want to know something interesting, though? She is not feminine. She's sometimes friendly, but most of the time, she's going to talk some shit to you. Okay? And she is not passive. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what's funny is all of the dudes who talk that shit will drink her bathwater. They will drink her bathwater and probably some of her toilet water. Let's listen.
Day, I had forgotten. I mean, I made the post and then I saw that it was episode 200 and then kind of forgot. But yo, it's episode 200.
I mean, look at her. She's gleaming. She's gorgeous. Pretty. Maybe not my type, but still, you have to appreciate. Just because somebody's not your cup of tea doesn't mean you can't appreciate them. Okay? So she's got all that going for her. And they would choose her over a woman who is this like fit, feminine, friendly. Any woman that was like fitting into that level before, but they would choose her. And it's always been that way. It's always been that way.
Can you believe this? I mean, I know I took a little break, but we're back, stronger, funnier, hopefully.
Welcome to the stage, New Diamond. How you doing tonight?
Well, I'm listening to this topic, and anyway, my birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, so I just turned 45. So they can't
45 ain't no
believe it.
job.
So, and I thought she was gonna go live yesterday. She changed it today, but
Yeah, I had to do things. Yeah, T nailed it. T nailed it. T says they love gold diggers. They do. When they get money, who do they choose? Exactly. When impressing women, what do they talk about? Exactly. I bet they don't ask their preferences, what they bring to the table. Bars.
exactly,
Bars.
they don't.
Because
So
you know,
this young lady's name is Miracle, and she's also gorgeous. Very gorgeous.
at least they can say that about you.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, see, she bad as fuck. Hell yeah. I picked her. I found her.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. How was your day?
I had a good day. I just been working and I got off and took a nap until it was time to get on here.
Okay, that
Oh,
works.
wait a minute. She has a job. Okay.
That works perfect. Look at them. They say she looks better in her natural form. We didn't ask you nothing, but we'll take it. Natural is always better.
Oh, yeah, that fake natural thing the red pill dudes kick out. But then the first one's chasing after somebody with a BBL. That's the funny part to me. That's just hilarious.
Yeah. You
You
should have
know,
seen
and
that
it's funny.
video.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying it was a video that I saw that Maria David showed this. I saw this morning, and she was showing this black dude sit there and talk about the reason why they a black man will take care of the preference, but don't take care of a black woman. And you know, it's yeah, they was and the thing of, and he was saying that because they're exotic. He said about because if it ain't foreign, it's boring. Some crazy thing he said, but he was saying, because they're exotic. They're exotic. A black man is used to y'all work when you supposed to work, stuff like that. Just mentality is messed up.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to embrace the natural.
For sure. So, okay, so you took a nap, and yes. Would you like to introduce yourself so they know a little more about you?
Well, I'm Miracle. I'm from Alabama. I am 25 years old. I work in
Kind of getting close to that wall.
corporate America. I don't just make money off of social media, but I'm getting into content creating and stuff this year. So I've been doing that. But that's really it about me. I go to the gym and I'm trying to do my content.
Okay. I love the accent.
Thank you. Everybody keeps saying I have an accent and I just don't hear it.
Yeah, you have one. I mean, I hear mine because I see people don't talk like me, but for you, for sure. And
well,
usually I don't really hear. I think I hear the people from the South, and I hear New York when it's like intense. So
the people from New York love my voice.
Yep.
They say I'm real country. I like your voice too, though. I love your accent.
Thank you. All right, so you are 25. You work corporate America. Without telling us exactly what it is, what do you do?
I'm an insurance adjuster.
Okay. Do you like it?
I hate it. It's a man's job. It's a lot of work, but it pays the bills. So
I hear that.
I'm gonna do it until this content creating take off.
Okay, so we got a little taste of what she sounds like. Let's get to the fun part. Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. Okay. Dusty number one.
Okay. What's your name again, Chris?
My name is Chris. Everybody call me Cruz.
Okay, Chris. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, and where you from?
I'm from Louisiana.
Okay, then you from the South. You know about that country stuff.
Yeah, I cook. I can cook. You know what I mean? Like,
what you be cooking?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's literally, you can see that, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, by the way. He's literally saying that he can cook, which, he wants to make a woman's happy, or best way to a woman's heart is, just like a man's heart is usually through cooking. He's willing to do that. But look how I won't say docile he is, but look how relaxed he is right now.
Cook anything for real. Like
What's your best dish?
my best dish, I believe, is probably my hot wings. I make my sauce from scratch and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, I like hot, spicy foods.
Okay.
I think I like hot, spicy you too, though.
You like
I
what?
knew that was coming.
I think I like a hot and spicy you too, though.
A hot and spicy.
Oh Lord have
B12,
mercy.
pick up artist line.
This is why, though, it would be hard for most black men to go, because a lot of times you hear, we say they need to go to therapy. But, I remember a line in one of the with Will Smith and Martin movies where Will had to go see a therapist, and Martin Lawrence, said, "I told you to go get therapist. I didn't tell you to go bang your therapist," or something like that.
Right.
And this is the problem, is that they can't have a conversation without talking about sex. And I
Right.
know this personally. You know what I'm saying? If a guy come up to me, the first thing he talks about, oh my God, your lips so sexy. Why is that the first thing that you're talking about? Is my
Right.
lips? Why? You know, so that's their problem. They base everything upon sex. And this is what behooves me about black women who sit here in the I don't know whether it's in the clouds or in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't you know that these men can get hard at the sound of a pin drop? Don't you know that?
Oh
Oh,
man.
jeez.
Okay. Let's get here we go.
I see me. What that mean?
You look hot and spicy for real. That's
Oh my god. Okay.
so where
I'm
you
gonna let
from?
you pass with that one.
Where you from?
Yeah, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. I don't think I've never been to Mobile.
It's a wild place. They real gangster over here.
They're real gangster over there.
Mhm.
I feel that.
It sounds like to me, notice how he's trying to get her in the ghetto, in the hood. Spicy. He's trying to get sexual. Then he's like, oh yeah, yeah, they get real gangster over there.
Chat
Black,
is liking you.
black women are trying to escape that shit. He's talking and this is a good sign. Anytime a dude's trying to get you back in the hood, and what I mean is not physically, but mentally in the hood by saying, oh yeah, that's gangster. And oh yeah, I love that those pimps on East Street. When they start talking that shit, you need to get away. That's a bad sign. That's a red flag.
Like, for sure.
Okay.
They say, oh shit, she's a miracle. Oh, they're coming in now. We got 5 guys right now.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
By the way, we will be doing a live stream on red flags in just a couple more days, so check it out.
We got Dwayne. Dwayne, hello. Dwayne, people are playing with me today. Hi, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
Wait, wasn't he
Hello.
just on?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. You cute.
Thank you.
Is this a different dude?
You don't look
Is this a different dude?
too bad.
No, it looks like it's the
I like
same
your skin.
one.
You glowing.
Is it the same one?
Let me go
Wow.
first.
I work a lot. And I travel a lot. So, my main focus ain't ever really been to be with somebody per se. I'm open to meeting people, but
He's a hoe. He's a hoe.
Most definitely.
my goals is my career goals and whatnot, like that for real.
So what type
Well,
of
if
work?
you're on a dating show and somebody's looking for a relationship and you're saying you are focused on the career goal, then what are you looking for, sir? It's that simple. I mean, when you play relationship chess, it gets real easy sometimes.
You do?
I'm a developer. I'm a modular developer, and I make music. I buy and sell industrial complexes, basically like big budget developments like nurseries, schools, geriatric facilities, things like that.
Okay. You got
Can
children.
I say something?
Sure can.
When I'm tired of this, because these days all black men just about are rap artists. Okay, I mean, if you
Right.
talk to their producers, rap artists, you know what I'm saying. Even some of them have record labels. Okay, okay,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
but
Exactly.
the key is, are you a successful music artist or successful,
Right.
financially successful music artist? Because if not, then you're bringing no money to the table. You're just sitting in your mother's basement or your room in somebody's house on your laptop, and you talking about which you are making music, but are you profiting from that? And I'm
Right.
tired of this come up to me and they hand me these Walmart business cards, or either they ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Talk about their music
Mhm.
producers. You know what you know what I'm saying? I just had to put that in there. I'm just sick of that being
Yeah.
the main career for black men. One of
Yeah.
the main careers.
We need to stop pretending. That's basically what it comes down to. As
Yes.
brothers need to stop pretending. We do.
No, I ain't got no kids.
Okay.
I'm a single individual dude.
Well, tell me something
You can tell he's awkward, but
interesting. Tell me something that'll make you be like, okay, I want to talk to this dude. What's up with you?
Like honestly, things like that for me are better done person to person. You know what I mean? Because like I get my feel off of who I'm talking to through that person. Everybody's so different, and interactions with people are so different. You know what I mean? So I just like to meet people in person, like and have that genuine connection to see how we click.
okay. Enough of him.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So okay, I forgot to tell you because I forget all the time. So if you do like him, you can just end the conversation whenever you want, and you tell him to just slide in your DMs. You don't have to say pineapple if you're interested, kind of, So you just be like, slide in my DMs.
Okay.
All right. Guys, go slide in her DMs already because it's gonna be crowded. All right, let's see who else we got. We got a lot. We got Vaughn. Vaughn, what's up?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, ladies?
Hello, Vaughn.
Miracle, I see you from Alabama. You from the state.
Where you from?
I'm from Montgomery. From the Gump.
Okay, you from the Gump. You right up the street.
Right down the street, right up to what, 65? Looking good, though.
Thank
She ain't
you.
gonna
How
tell
old
you
you
what
is,
she has.
Vaughn?
I'm 26.
I said 27.
Oh, you 20? Hey, look, age ain't nothing but a number. See, the age don't matter. We just got to make sure we on the right
Wait a
page.
minute. That's not according to Kevin Samuels. That's not true. Age is a number. If you Kevin Samuels, he said women are she's hitting near the wall now. Women 33, 25. I don't know what they're saying it is these days.
25.
Yeah.
25. After 25, that gives them a reason to be predatory. So if they can convince each other that 25 means you old as fuck, then that gives them,
Right. Reign at
yeah,
15, right.
yeah.
All right. Act Natural Under Pressure says, why are they all in cars though? Yeah. Because they ain't got nowhere. Look, Act Natural Under Pressure. You damn well know that they live with their moms or maybe a girlfriend or some woman. So they just can't be talking to or about girls when they go back home. So they wait till they get in their cars to make it happen. That's what's going down.
See what I'm saying?
What you do for work?
I drive trucks. I got my own clothing brand, and I sell solar systems.
He owns his own clothing brand, huh? Just like you were just talking about, New Dreamers.
Yeah.
Dreamers. Everybody says I'm a dreamer. The Beatles song. Ain't another one.
Oh my gosh. I
Remember that song? Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's a little bit what I do, and then I
So
also
clothing
like to like.
brand. I mean, the clothing brand is, I don't look at t-shirts.
he
Motivate
done took-
people, get people to see their purpose.
Uh-oh, here he's on the philanthropist thing.
Aligned with God. So that's what I do. What about you? What you do? I had missed the whole pineapple show, so
I do insurance, and I'm a content creator, but I said at least 27, so I'm gonna have to find out.
oh wow.
Wait, how old is
Sorry.
Miracle?
So
Young
I mean,
guys, they don't be ready.
you think
She
so?
must be, I guess must be, I thought she was 25.
It
Keep it going.
seemed, I don't know. From what he said, I felt like it was kind of mature from what he said. Because I understand the age thing, but if you talk properly and you got your shit together, I'm like, okay, we can go a little younger, but okay. So guys, she's on it. No less than 27. So if you come on
I'm
here,
being lenient by saying 27
oh, okay, all right. So
because
she's
I might
yeah.
meet a little young one. That's all right, but they be immature. You know, men immature slower than women. So if he's 27, he really about 21 in the head sometimes.
she learned the hard way, but she learned. Man Pursue Excellence says this. Here's the deal. We're all Black people here addressing Black issues. All I'm saying is that the gender war and the harshness of it is not exclusive to Black people. The war might hurt us more as a group. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that, but I don't know if there. I think there was a little bit of a gender war in other races, but I don't see much of it going on. In comparison to us, I guess what I'm saying, man, Pursue Excellence is we go in. It seems like Black men go in harder on Black women than any other races goes on their women. It just seems that.
Is that
all right? We're gonna find somebody else. Mohammed Dia, hello.
Now, isn't there a thing going around that Black men get mad at Black women for wearing do rags and wearing bonnets and shit? But here we
Yeah.
are. Alexa, stop.
How you doing today?
Good.
hello, Muhammad?
How you doing, Miracle?
I'm all right. How you?
I'm chilling. I'm from New
Okay.
York.
Okay,
See,
NYC
yeah,
or NY?
New York City. New York City is cool. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
All right. So I grew up in New York my whole life. My family is from Senegal, but
I'm not
I used to
familiar with
travel.
Senegal.
That's West Africa, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, West Africa. So I'm used to traveling a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Susie Bear breaks it down just like this. Man pursue excellent. You've also heard white men build hospitals, schools, take care of children healthy way without feeling the need to be celebrated or exploiting those children. You'll never measure up. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I've been all around the world.
Okay.
I like to travel. I work security. I'm into cryptocurrency and investing.
It's got no money.
You know what I mean? I'm into building up a future for my family
He's offering struggle love.
and my potential partner.
You got children?
Hmm?
You got children?
No, I don't have any children.
You close to your mama?
Of course. I love
Your
my mom.
mama's boy?
A little bit. I love my mom. I'm close to
You
my
tell
mom.
she's breaking them down. Can you tell? She's pretty sharp. She's pretty
Yeah,
sharp.
my family. My whole family. I have a big family. So I have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Okay.
I'm their favorite uncle.
So you're very family oriented.
100%.
Okay. How tall you is?
I'm 6'1".
Okay. So.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 28.
You know something?
Okay. Barely.
This family-oriented stuff too. I gotta call that out too.
Yeah, it's not true. He's not family oriented. He's not. We know that.
But he don't. No, but if this is they must have a handbook somewhere. I
Yes.
swear, because they say the same things. I mean, I be talking to black men, and I mean, oh, I'm a good man. All black men, all these. There's so many good black men out here, and they're all family oriented. But however, the single baby mama rates in the black race is skyrockets among
Right.
everyone else. Everyone else. It's so bad that we can celebrate. I guess should we celebrate that the first song to come out about single baby mama and celebrating it came from black people,
Right.
but you're family oriented. But you don't. Most of y'all can't refer to the girl you're with as your fiance because you have no intention to get a fiance in the first place. But you're family oriented. No, you're baby making oriented. That's what you are. That's what you are. You are baby making oriented and irresponsible when the baby get here. And sometimes you unalive your pregnant mothers before the baby gets here or after the baby gets here. I'm looking for these family oriented men. And so I'm sorry, I just put that in there. They just pissed me off with this fantasy. It's nothing but fantasy. And most black women believe this mess. That's the part that behooves me. Like, look at the black community. All you gotta do is look at it. That's it, DJ. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to turn on my mic. Anyway, basically what I was saying is this. Thank you, Rika Ree. I was saying a lot of men ask a man this question. Look at our community. What do you think about it? The man will say, it's all bad. It's all bad. You know. Then you say, well, how did it get this way? And they go, I don't know, And they might say something like, the women, blah, 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 whatever, right? Then the next question you ask them is this. You ask them, you say, well, who was in control? You see my point? Who was in control? We had men were in control of the community. See where it went. By logic. Let's listen a little bit more here.
Made the cut. So what you looking for in a woman? What you want from your woman?
I want someone who's independent, but also wants to be taken care of by a man, knows how to play her role, doesn't overstep boundaries, but is playful, loves to go out, have fun. You know what I mean? We're on the same wave. I don't smoke.
You don't smoke?
By the way, I don't smoke weed anymore. I used to. I grew out of that. I'm trying to mature and be a better version of myself that I see myself as.
Oh shit, there it is. Better version of myself.
So I had to cut that out. I felt like it was getting in the way of things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, when have you ever been in a real relationship before?
Of course.
How many relationships you been in?
Real ones for real? Like 3.
Like a real relationship? 3? That's a lot. Yeah. How long they last?
First 2 years. Next one was 2. Other one 3.
Why did they end?
First one was
She's sharp. She's sharp. I will give her that much.
we were just looking for different things in life. She like wanted to get married immediately. I was kind of young. I was still
Okay.
going through school. So she wanted to get married, and it was a deal breaker for her.
She wanted a loyal man, and he wasn't offering that kind of person.
I had to let her go. No. I had to let her go.
No, she probably had to let him go.
Second one was a little bit toxic. We were fighting too much. And
Okay, now he's violent. So
I didn't want to escalate beyond anything. Nothing domestic, obviously.
So he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle his temper. He probably beat her up, and then he had to leave. Allegedly.
But I just didn't see it being healthy for us in the long term.
No, not if you're throwing left and right at her, because notice how he was saying that they were. He didn't say she was. He said they were toxic. You got to catch those things.
I had to break it off.
He didn't break it off. He's acting like he's broken these all off, and that's not what he did.
One, she had too many issues with her family.
See, probably what happened was this, is that he got caught cheating, and he just said, fuck it, and just moved on. If he did break it off, that's how he did it.
And we used to clash too much about that. And it was a no-go.
So you ain't never did that wrong.
I mean, I can't say
She is smart. She is just letting him talk, letting him dig that hole. That's what you do. That's what you do, y'all. She's letting him dig that hole. She's letting him let him dig the hole. She's now got intel on him that he's a violent person. You see what I'm saying? He let him dig that hole.
I never did anything wrong, but
You a cheater. You gonna cheat on me?
do I look like a cheater?
Yeah.
See, she didn't ask him that. See, she's smart. He's giving it all up. He's giving it all up. He doesn't know, but she's clocked him.
How?
He looks
You
very
just asked how you look.
emancipated.
Yeah, you look like one. All men look like cheaters.
What that mean?
Hell.
No, not
Notice how he hasn't said I don't cheat. Notice he hasn't said that.
cheater, baby.
And every time you left those women, you never got left.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. See, in our community, we don't just, very rarely men will break off a relationship. They will want to keep the lady around even if they got 4 more. That's just the way it rolls.
No.
So
being
you
honest
left the
with you.
relationship.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that. They know it too.
I don't think you taking accountability.
I
think
I told you, she's sharp. She's sharp. She is sharp.
Accountability.
You ain't telling me something.
I'll take accountability.
We gon' pineapple.
See, you have seen, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call clocking. She clocked him, not in a physical sense, as far as like, oh yeah, he got clocked like in a boxing match. She clocked him. She asked the right questions. She let him talk himself into a corner. Okay. And she got the heck on. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Look, I want to leave on a good note. I'm leaving right there. I'm leaving right there. That was a classic. She was nice to him still.
Yep.
She was kind, feminine, all that kind of stuff. But she gathered that fucking intel on him. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. New Diamond, any last words? Is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out? Oh, she's out. All right, everybody. Hey, we had a great conversation. I mean, Why Seeking Knowledge is in the house. New Diamond in the house. T is in the house. I mean, everybody was up in here. Susie Bear, y'all were dropping bars. And hey, you know, even the input we got from Man Pursue Excellence was cool. Hey, look, Kenny was welcome to come in and say his point of view. The key is that we learn up in here. And we learned a lot. We got a lot done in here. And I'm really happy with this live stream tonight. I'm really happy with it. I thank everybody for coming through. Oh, I saw some day ones up in here. I appreciate you guys coming through. And I'm going to hit the beat. Here we go, everybody. Shout out time. In the house, the infamous Why is Seeking Knowledge with all that knowledge. She breaks it down like this. The struggle with women and children and condition of our communities have say it all. White men probably laugh at the black colors when they cry. Yeah, yep. It's not hard to fool me. No. All right, here we go. Lady Nichols in the house. We can read Amy. New Diamond. T. No need to say. Susie Bear. Where we are heading now, babe. Hey, yoga. I follow to the edge of it all. Act natural under pressure. To the edge of it all. So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. And pursue excellence. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. Kenny Alpha. So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. Edward Blackman. It's not a problem. Cause I know what I'm getting into. Brown in the house. Hey, Kate Brown. And nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Either way, he's over. I follow. No need to say. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow. To the edge of it all. Break it down, break it down. So tell your good lies. Break it down. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Moon. Yeah. Susceptible now. Moon. Wow, okay. Before the moment flies. Insert alias here. So tell your good lies. 'Cause I'll find a better one. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much, guys. Speaking knowledge. Keep breaking down that knowledge. Okay, everybody, I'm out.